What's up, everyone? Today we have the Hitman with us today. Go check out his channel on YouTube. I'll put the link
we got
below.
Like 31 followers, so.
Mike, is your shirt going to be on for the entirety of this video?
Yes.
Yeah? All right, you promised.
Unless I get angry or start sweating, and then, you might get a special view.
There's a strong chance of that happening.
Yeah.
Today we have his 2014 335 X-Drive M Sport. I did a review on this car, actually. A little bit of understeer, typical for all-wheel drive, skinny all-season tires. But today it's getting more upgrades.
Oh yeah.
What kind of upgrades?
We're doing I don't even know if I'm going to pronounce it right, burger tuning.
I don't think anyone knows if it's burger or burger. I still never found an answer to that.
I'll have to do a Google thing of that. But either way, doing a intercooler, and it's just basically uses all the factory mounting points, so I don't really want to go too crazy with it, so that should be easy. And then we're also doing a charge pipe, so I already have an intake on it from Burger. I have the JB4. What else do I got in there?
Down pipe.
And I got the VRSF catless down pipe. Trying to stay semi-bolt-on stuff, nothing crazy, and these are probably the last two parts. I might do a turbo outlet and inlet pipe someday, but for now, that's it.
So the factory intercooler is pretty tiny and restrictive, isn't it?
Yes.
And the factory charge pipes, are they known to crack or blow off, or not with these?
Plastic, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're
so they get brittle and
Yep.
junk. So we're going to replace it.
When you increase the boost, that's the first thing to go. So.
All right. So we're going to try and make this easy to follow. See how it goes. Let's get started. First thing we're going to do, take the belly pan off. So there's about 500,000 little 8mm bolts here.
That'll be my job.
Better to have a drill. Just get them all out real quick.
Yep.
So Mike's going to do that. We're not going to show it because it's a belly pan. That's all there is to it.
Well, we shouldn't have to take the front bumper off. I've seen a lot of videos where people haven't done it. Some people do it depending on the intercooler they buy, but we're going to try not doing that just because I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah, it could be a pain.
But we're used to working on cars with no room, so I think we'll be able to handle it.
All right, Mike. Let's get to it.
Oh, yeah.
Those dirty freaking RPF ones. So Mike took out all screws. It's a little hard to see, but we're going to do our darndest best here.
That's right.
So there's two torque spits.
Nice and rusty.
Rusty on either side. Where is it?
Right there. Yeah, you got it.
There it
right
is.
There.
There's one on either side of the stock intercooler. And then there's clamps here on either side.
We're going to get those off.
The key is, get your two flatheads in here. How's the lighting? Bad?
Not bad.
And just do like a 180 twist, and it'll pop the tab out. Oop, and pops crap in Mike's eye.
Yeah.
You're right.
I have glasses on.
But it'll pop the tab out, and then you just
Finagle it.
bring it over the lip. And then there's two little hooks on either side that'll come loose at the same time. So now both sides are loose, and we're gonna start the rusty torque spit.
Yeah, we're going to get the torque spits out, and
Loosen
it should slide out. There's two little tabs here and over on the other side. So I think once we get those cracked, that's simple, then we'll be able to wiggle it out. Real close-up view. Ryan's we got the torque bolts loose. Ryan's just taking them out with his fingers here.
Note it's a T25 torque spit. So before you start this job, make sure you get these. If you don't know what a torque spit looks like.
Yeah.
It's is that focused?
It's focusing enough.
It's those ones that look like a star, kind of. If you have a German car, you probably already have a set of these because they love these things.
Yep. But there's only two, so you get those loose. Once those are loose, Ryan and I are going to try and wiggle this thing out. Apparently, that's how it comes out. So, we'll let you know how that goes. Ryan is.
Ooh.
Yeah, be careful. Wear your glasses.
Wear glasses.
So once you get the hoses off in the torque spits, I mean, it really just comes down to wiggling it. There are two tabs at the top of the intercooler. We're going to show you those once the thing is out, but once those tabs are undone, you can actually access them, at least the one on the driver's side from the top. The other one just came loose, but Ryan's got stuff in his face. But
I think you got a whole
just wiggle this thing
milestone.
out, and there's a lot of crap in there. I do drive this a lot, so it's got a lot of junk in it. So that's it. Intercooler's out.
Oh, look at that. Oh, the tabs.
The tabs.
Can you see?
These
are two little tabs here and here. Let's bring it out into the light. We'll do a comparo.
All right. So Ryan has some junk in his mouth, on his shirt, and everywhere else. But the tabs Ryan's talking about are here and right here. And those are just held up, above the intercooler. Of course, they're hard to get at, but the left one, the driver's side one, was holding, pretty strong. And I went up top and undid the charge pipe hose, which seemed to help. Couple things to note. This is going to be on the hose just like this. Just pry it with 2 flathead screwdrivers and then pull up, and it comes right out. We disconnected the mass airflow sensor. That's just a simple clip. My JB4 is actually hooked up to that, so you got the connector, male end of the connector right there, out of the way. There is a nipple down in here. It's going to be hard to see, but
Where's the nipple?
it's right here. So that just get your hand down in there and pry towards the wheel, and it'll come right out. So I know some people, I guess, had trouble with it, but real simple. So it's nice and loose now. I guess the challenging part is fishing it out through the bottom of the car. Some have tried going through the top without success, so we're going to do what everybody else does and go through the bottom. So I guess you just snake it out, and it'll eventually come out, and then we'll be ready for the new one. Hopefully that's easier than the old. The shitballs dick do people get this out?
Mike, I'm going to have to censor that.
Oh, are you filming right now?
I am now, yeah. All right, well, filming this isn't going to really help you guys. Just wiggle it around and pull and twist. And
It helps if you have somebody to help you.
you'll get it out, so I'm going to put the camera down and help them.
Just a quick little note for all of you. It's a biatch to get the charge pipe out. So there's a little bracket holding this wire. It's a 13 millimeter bolt. We already took it out. I don't know if you could see it, but it's basically bolted right here where my pointer finger is. Just take it out. It's literally 2 seconds of your time, and it really helps getting the charge pipe out. All right, we're doing a little comparison here of what we got in the Burger box for the intake. So I have a manual, right? So the first thing it comes with, the autos have some sort of, I don't know if it's a vacuum plug or whatever port, but I don't have automatic. So you're just going to put the plug on that Burger supplies you with. They give you a little clamp. So we'll do that. What else? There's also ports that I'm not going to be needing, but I guess it's for meth injection. So from what it looks like, Burger supplies you with some additional plugs.
Just extras?
Yeah, I think they're just extras though, but I don't need them. So I'm gonna
Nice of them though.
I'm gonna leave as is. That was very nice of them, isn't it? So I think what we're gonna do is it comes with the hose, the coupling. That's gonna attach, I guess, the upper portion of the charge pipe to the lower portion. So from what we found online from the other videos of doing this install, we're gonna put it on the upper piece and get the clamps on. Just keep them loose, and then we'll make sure they're accessible, the screws. And we'll do all the final tightening once it's in the car, and just make sure that obviously we can get some sort of socket or drive or wrench, whatever, on them.
Tighten it all up last. We got to transfer the mass airflow sensor over to the new one.
Yep, mass airflow sensor. So Burger does supply you with their own bolts, so we're going to use their bolts. The mass airflow sensor, I did have some blow by, so we're just cleaning it off a little. Had some oil in there. Not good.
No.
But I'll have to figure that one out. Did we do a comp of the intercoolers yet?
No, let's do that.
Look at the difference. So, as you can see, this is the stock one. Density of the fins is not great, and it's just puny. I mean, if I had to guess, it's like maybe 18, 20 inches long, and I don't know, 4 or 5 inches deep.
But look at the size of this freaking behemoth.
So
this should be Behemoth Motorsports.
So you can see the density of the fins. They're just that alone is a huge improvement over the stock. Plus, I mean, the thickness. You know, they step it so it still goes back in exactly where the stock one was. But you just have a way more thickness. Another, I would say, 1 or 2 or 3 inches. So Hopefully it'll give me some power.
All right, time to put it on. So don't forget about this O-ring, very important. You'll know if it goes in the right way. There's one there and then at the bottom where the intercooler is. We probably said that 13 times already, but it's very important. We got the coupler on. This one's real tight because that's not gonna go anywhere. This one leave loose because we're gonna put that second pipe on after. Mike said that's friggin' real tight, right?
I got that real tight, that's right.
God.
That's for if you have an auto, I got a manual.
Yep, and then the mass airflow sensor. Easier to just tighten this now while it's out of the car, and then...
Yep. And I reattached that bracket that I was telling everybody about. It's hard to see, but it's holding this hose, this wire right here. I'm bleeding, as you can see. Look at that blood.
Bloody massacre.
But put that bracket back on. We took that out of the way. It's a 13mm bolt just to ease, make it easier, I guess, for the charge pipe. So we're going to put this in place.
Where's that clip at?
With stock retaining clip. So it should be pretty easy. I had it on before until Ryan told me I did something wrong. So I pulled it back off. It's really easy to get on and off. So we're going to put that on first, and then we'll work from underneath the car.
So you do reuse those clips. You don't reuse this. Where's that plastic piece that I was finagling with? This crap, you don't reuse that. Just the clip itself.
That was fun to get off.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a pain in the butthole, but we got it.
I'm a pro at this. I guess we can do it while we're filming them. So kind of just
might as well.
Just got to snake it on there. Or snake it in there, I should say. Let it clear all the 80,000 things that are in the way.
Slips right on.
And just, I guess, an idea, too, just to remember, the two slots here for the retaining clip, that was pointing basically straight up. So I know I'm somewhat in the right direction here. So once it's on the flange, whatever you want to call it, the throttle body.
Well, the clamp you don't have to put on now, right?
No.
It'll kind of just
You'll feel
sit there.
You'll feel when it seats, too, because the gasket's in there. So I might have to give it one more little tug, but as you can see, it's almost to where it was originally. So.
Okay. So we'll put the other pipe on now, right?
Yep.
And then it's time to put Big Bertha in there.
That's right. Look at all that blow by. We're not doing that one.
The hot side, as they say. Okay, so we got the clamp on there, ready to go. Gasket's in there. Oh!
No way. I'm telling you right now. No way.
What's wrong?
It's got to get, the whole thing's got to get past this. Yeah.
There you go. So you'll feel the end tank of the intercooler kind of clip in, and then the gasket will seat into the slot on the intercooler, and then you just clip the clip in.
Clip the clip in.
On this side, we're pretty much aligned with the hole, so we're gonna get one started. This side looks a little...
Oh, I see what it is.
Little off, but what,
I see what it is.
What's the problem?
This piece right here needs to go in the groove of the plastic. So we're off. You see that, Ryan? So make sure you're lined up, people, because this bolt doesn't line up, and I just figured out why. So we gotta squeal it a little or something. But
okay,
that's the issue. So now it'll line up perfectly. I know Burger's not gonna screw up their stuff, so it's our fault. But we'll get it. Cool. Let's hope that's good. Now we gotta get to the top.
I mean, it feels solid. We're all back together. Mass airflow sensor's reconnected. That clips back on. It just goes right over the Burger pipe. Those two clamps are tight, and it looks.
Look at that.
Real good.
She's juicy. Thick, just how Ryan likes it.
Yep. So me and Mike are gonna. Mike and I should correct my English.
Jesus.
Mike and I are gonna take it for a little quick rip. See if it. Think it's gonna sound any different?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Hope it has a nice suction sound.
See if it sounds different. Only you would know, Mike.
Here we go. Second gear pull. What do they call that? Wide open throttle. I don't speed.
Does it feel any different?
No, it felt really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we did something right.
I'm gonna miss the turn, but no, I'm very happy with. I mean, you can't really. It's hard to tell, you know, if you actually gained power or whatnot. And I don't really hear anything different, but you know, I'm assuming doing pulls like that consistently, especially in the summer, that's where you'll see the hugest benefit. It's pretty cold right now.
It's real cold right now.
She's sucking in real nice cold Connecticut winter air. But,
oh yes.
Happy with it. DriveItRyan helped me install it. He's my savior.
It wasn't bad.
But on to the next mod.
Alrighty, cars are back in the garage. Mikey went home. Thank you all for watching. I hope you got some value out of that. I don't know about you guys, but when I dive into a project, I like to watch as many YouTube videos as possible and get a really good idea on what needs to be done. You know, sometimes I'm not sure if I'm going to film it or just get it done, and I figured, you know, if I could help somebody, makes it all worth it. So make sure you go follow Mikey on his YouTube channel, The Hitman. He does a lot of at-home fitness workouts and stuff like that. The dude's an animal, so go check him out. And like, comment, subscribe to me on DriveItRyan and my team channel, The Slip Angle. I'll be doing videos on both. And that's about it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Hope you all have a happy new year. 2021 has to be better than 2020, right? I mean, 2020 can't. I shouldn't speak too soon, but 2020 can't get much worse, to be honest with you. All right, love you all. Thanks for your support. We'll see you next one. Peace.